Let's come back to the order of the day. And we are back in business as far as Parliament is concerned. Let me begin with you, Kipchumba. And we'll address both the Senate and the National Assembly as we go, because we have seen a similar trend. Kenneth Marende, beaten in the first round of the election of the National Assembly Speaker. He withdrew for the second round. Therefore, the acting clerk, Sarah Kioko, had to declare Moses Wetangula as a Speaker of the National Assembly. And of course, Amason Kingi also winning in the Senate. What was your initial reaction to how the Houses of Parliament have started their business?
I think, Ben, I start by congratulating all the members of Parliament who have been sworn in today, my good friend Gloria Urwoba included. Secondly, I also congratulate the two gentlemen, Moses Masika Wetangula and Amason Kingi, for being duly elected as the speakers of both houses. There are a few things that you will learn from whatever transpired today. One, looking at the nature of our democracy, you have to appreciate it. When I saw those members of Parliament being sworn in, I was happy because the mosaic nature of our nation was being represented. You could see the young, the old. It is weaving together of our society. So I have a lot of hope in this Parliament. And then again, you can see there are serious professionals in that Parliament. There are people with different backgrounds, which means that Parliament will be richer. There are also people with enough. There are ranking members there.
Right.
Remember, we have Duale and all these people, Mbadi, people who've been in Parliament for a while. So we hope that they will transform the debating tradition of Parliament, the positive tradition. And then again, when I saw the debate transpire today and about electing the Speaker, there is something that came to my mind, that Azimio transmitted their confusion, their global or the national confusion in politics to Parliament today. And I am really hoping, Ben, that that confusion will not subsist. Because you realize, first of all, Kalonzo took nomination for 2 seats, Speaker of National Assembly and the Speaker of Senate. Midway, he withdrew, and then there was a ruckus. Some 12th Parliament, you could not know until there was impeachment or there was a contestation on something. You could not know where the Parliament ended and where the executive began.
All right. Let me.
So I think they have a lot, and even when you look at their entry,
there are those who say, Kipchumba, when we were speaking to the senators of Azimio, who some of whom walked out during that, just before the election of the Speaker, they were accusing the President-elect William Ruto of the same thing, saying that this is trying to have Bunge as an extension of the executive.
No.
Is that
Ben,
unfounded?
There is something we need to win off Azimio very fast. And it's been a cry since LDP. You cannot always be looking for a perfect condition to do something. Even if you are to bring everything they wanted, they will have said, we want the moon inside Parliament. Or they'll have said, no, we want even the Queen to come here. So at the end of the day, Azimio or the people, a certain part of this country, they never get enough of what they want. So, two, they knew from the word go for the longest time that, that, for example, Jeffa Kingi was going for that seat. Secondly, the outgoing Speaker of the Senate was a governor before. So why do you want, and there was the issue of that wheelbarrow, what would we call the wheelbarrow?
The carcinogenic.
Yeah, the carcinogenic wheelbarrow, as it was called. That issue was still pending.
Okay.
But today, to come and just say, you know what, the other thing also that we need to appreciate in this country, Ben, is that when you have more numbers than Kipchumba, I need to say the majority won and the minority are there. So at the end of the day, we need to be gracious enough to accept that at times we do not have numbers.